Hey, and welcome back to our small farm. Today we have a fun little project at hand. This is, I think, the cheapest and most useful thing I bought a while ago. At least most useful in the sense that for the price it's amazing. This is my AgroTK brush cutter. And as you can see, these things here, they have a tendency to break. So I have a workaround for that to prevent this from happening, which works quite well. So you're going to see me remove these and remove the other one. And then I'm going to fix up some other small odds and ends on this mower. Because, for example, you can see here a nice little crack. I abuse this thing a lot. And I already put some reinforcements in here at the bottom. Because this is pretty thin steel. And it likes to crack on me. So yeah, this needs a little bit of love again. Anyways, let me get going. Last year, I started out with 3 sets of blades. The AgroTK brush cutter just takes 2 blades, and I basically just ran it with 2 modifications. As you can see, I still have 1 pair, and that's what we're going to modify in a bit. And then I only have 3 blades left from the other 2 pairs. And here's what I've seen in a small sample set. The blades, the moment you have a little bit of pressure on the sides, like you accidentally bump into a stump or you cut a little bit too deep into the ground, this will always break on the sides. Right? And this literally happens to me in an hour. Like, I can break those very quickly, just because I work the machine quite hard, right? And now, I mean, obviously only one of the 2 blades will break, because the moment one blade breaks, the entire rotor gets out of balance and you will feel it and immediately stop. Now, here's something I did that worked great for me. I just put a weld on the side and then ground it flush. This alone allows me to pretty much run these for days at a time without breaking. This pair here, it literally broke after 1.5 hours. And I mean, I really think this reinforcement here is what makes the difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up 2 of the brand new versions that I have and reinforce it and reinstall it. And then we're going to get back to fixing the So we're back at the machine, ready to reinstall. As you can see, I literally just put some material on the side, and that's literally all that's needed to extend the lifetime of these. To be honest, I really think this is, I mean, the mower is great, but it's a scam kind of, because they could just make these blades much more thicker and thus have them break far less frequently. But you know, cost me 5 minutes to weld it on a little bit, so I won't complain too much. Now back to installation. All right, repaired. Both sides are back on and reinforced, so I think that'll be good again for a couple of weeks of mowing. And now we can work on these beauties here, because as you can see, this edge is cracked too. So both the far edges here need to, I think, get a reinforcement weld all the way up. I'm really happy that I pulled this off and checked, because look at this. There's a crack. So if push had come to shove, I might have lost the disc, the brush cutter, while using it. So that's pretty nasty. I'll clean this up and weld it again. Obviously this extends to the bottom here too, so that's totally gone too. The welds in the corner here are not, they're fine. And this side looks fine too, but I'll clean it up anyways and then reinforce it a bit. So let me see what I can do here. I would really like to pull this back in. You can actually see that this broke on the welds, so those for sure were shit welds. I'm not a professional, but that much I know. So let me see how I can pull this back in and then let's go. But one thing at a time. Let me first work on this side and I will work on this first. So let me grind that stuff off. And now I feel even better about doing this, because grinding off the paint on this side showed a crack here too. So yeah, you know, better to reinforce it all. Tori, come here. Come here, super. So this is not a pretty solution. I literally just did throw a ton of metal. Same with the sides here. So it's not pretty, right? But also, I don't care about pretty. I care about functional and safe. And I think that is the case with all of these reinforcements here. So, wow, I mean, this is super ugly. The most important thing for me is that this will hold a few more years. So with that being said, what do you think about this brush cutter? Like, am I still happy that I bought it? Because I mean, this is the third time I had to weld things on it. And I have to say, for the money, again, right? Remember, it's like, I know, 1,000 and something Canadian dollars, which I have put into this machine at this point, including replacement blades. It's impossible to beat, seriously. I think the next better brush cutter you can buy are like close to $10,000, and I think I will never spend even close to that for the lifetime of this machine. And now that I have the CNC plasma cutter, I can also make my own cutting blades for it from thicker material. So anyways, I'm still very, very happy with the purchase. Very quick and easy repair, just where it cracked. I throw some paint on it, and then I'll call this one done. And I won't bore you with another video of me brush cutting. So this is just a quick repair video. If you decide to get some attachments for cheap from an auction, do yourself a favor, frequently check for structural integrity, because this could have been a very nasty accident. Have a great day. Bye, folks.